Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So today we are actually going to be making some of these identification cards. I had saw Gail make some over on her channel and I thought they would be really fun to make. So we're going to be making some of these today. You will have to forgive me if it's a little bit dark in here. I've had this, I just opened it up. I've probably had it for 3 years. Never even used it. I think it was actually in a giveaway along with, what else? Oh, something else. Let me grab it. That, again, has never even been opened. So, I am trying to get better at using some of the things that I have. This, I just have to, of course, figure out how to use it. But it is... and it's really long, but it is all-in-one tool from We Are Memory Keepers, the Works All-in-One. And this was a giveaway winnings that I had. Perfect for trimming, scoring, banners, envelopes, tabs, tags, pom-poms, tassels, bows, stamping, and more. So yeah, as you can see, guys, it is still brand new in the package. So, it looks like you could do all kinds of things with it. But yeah, so I just thought I would get this out. But, when I have my light on my phone, which is what I use to film with, you can see it on this glass mat here. So, still pretty early. And of course, the sun is at the back of the house and my craft room is at the front of the house. So yeah, I don't have a lot of light, so I'm hoping the lighting's going to be okay for you guys. I don't really think there's anything I can adjust, but yeah, so we're just going to get right into it. So these are my two prototypes. This size right here is the one that Gail did. Man, I'm really concerned about the light, but I do apologize, and I see now I have a shadow, but... yep, nothing I could do about it, guys. So this is the one that I made. So she did get out some different colored ink. She had a blue and some red, and then, of course, black. And this is just made from a file folder. And these are like the Tim Holtz film strip thingies of people. I know that, you know, thingy is a very technical term, so, yes. But, yeah, what I did is these are going to go in my ideas book. So, I actually just put ID cards 2024. She did hers 3.5 by 2.5. She did distress around it. She rounded the corners at 1/4. She got out some stamps, which were numbers, postal, field notes, Tim Holtz, etc. And then the ink colors was black, red, and blue. So, I wrote all that on the back. So, this is the size that she did. I also, guys, believe I had shown this antique... or whatever, vintage, I'm sorry, not antique, vintage, seal thingy, you know, you press it down. I had actually gotten two. They are very, very heavy, so Lori, do not drop them on this glass mat. Note to self. But yeah, so I think this one's like 1949 maybe, and this one's 1954. But I got both of them together off of eBay a while back. So I thought I would use this because I believe Gail did mention that she wished she had her notary one, that she would use it. So I did pull those out. And I am not sure. Yep, you can see it right there. So I stamped that with that. So that's the size that she did. And I do not like the way these little corner thingies here don't stay on the mat. But anyway. So when I was looking through my stamps to use, I actually found this one. And I have no idea who it's from, but it actually, oops, sorry, there you are. It actually says, oh crap, Lori, get a piece of paper or something. About a bag. Here we go. Very dark, I know. It does say identification, and then it says name, height, weight, age, birthday, hair color, and eye color. So I thought that would be really cool to use, since we are doing, you know, identification cards. So what set did I pull that off of? Oh, crap. Let's see. I thought I had it over here. I guess I didn't. So I couldn't tell you what set it came from. Because I don't see my packaging over here. But anyway, I thought it was really cool. So, in order to use this one, though, as you can see, it's way too big for that one. So I just cut one a different size, and I know it's a lot bigger than the regular, size, whatever. So I actually just stamped it there and made one of these. Also put the seal there. This here, you could actually write it in. I thought I had, as far as some of the stamps, I thought that I had, yeah, spit it out, Lori. I thought that I had, who is it? Samples. But I wasn't able to find it. So I did get out some other stamps that I did not use in my prototypes. And this one is Samples French Seals. And then the Tim Holtz Stamper Anonymous. This is the, what was this one? Field Notes. Hello, Lori. It's right there in front of your face. And then I have Dates from the Past, Part 2 sample. Dates from the Past. I guess that would be one. And then I had grabbed this one. And I think I did it because of the stamp here. That's a Tim Holtz. This one, I think it's Tim Holtz, but I'm not sure. And I had gotten out that one, but I doubt I will use these. But she has one I thought that was signatures. And I thought I had bought it, but I have a bad habit of buying it and then not storing them. And then, of course, when I want them, I can't find them. And I don't see any signatures on these at all, just dates. So, Untaway, yeah, don't have that. But this would also be really cool if you had pretty handwriting, which I do not. It's just to handwrite it in. Or, like the age, birthday, stuff like that. Some stuff you can do with one of these types, depending on which ones you have. This one is a vintage. This is from the 1960s. Because that's what's on the little thing right there for the year. I did get out my void stamp. You could void somebody really quick with that stamp. So I did get out it. And let's see. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So we'll just get right into it. Again, I wrote down everything on here. Now this one that I used is a 4x3 and 2 ticks because I can't read a ruler. So there you go. There's that. Stamp color the same. Excuse me. Identification stamps is postal numbers. Identification with lines, field notes, Tim Holtz, etc. So yeah, I thought these were really cute. So excuse me. I thought we would just get right into it. So I do have the stamps that I'm going to use right here, and then we have some of the little Tim Holtz, picture film strip thingies. And then on the 3.5 by 2.5, which was the size Gail did, again, this is just on file folder. I have these already cut down to that size. And then I cut down just a few of the bigger ones, and we could do one of the identification ones together. But I did those as well. And again, these are just, well, that one looks a lot bigger than those. How did I miss that? That's 4. Oh, I did 4x3 and 2 takes. Oh, well. Anyway, hoo-hoo, they could be cut down if we need to, but I have those ready. So these were actually vintage file folders, and I'm not sure really if you can see the grunge on there, but I love that grunge. Even like, yeah, you could see that. You guys see that? Loved it. So I chose those on purpose. Because these are black and white photos and look older. So let's go ahead and just get out. I don't know how I missed the size on that. What did I do that? Oh, I did that at 4.5. And this says 4. That's why. Okay, so on this one, we'll grab one from the front. A la fronty here, maybe. Hello, fingers. Can you work for me here? There we go. Gotta hold the one. So, yeah, I didn't realize I did that. Just got that on the back. But you could always back that, too, with coffee dyed paper or anything like that to still be able to use that. So, we will do one of each. And, like, we have a whole bunch. I went a little bit crazy. Like, I'm going to do all those. But, anyway, so we will get started. Let's pick out a photo. Let's see which one we might want to use, or which two we might want to use. I thought I would use him. He looks kind of like an agent, doesn't he? Oh, he does too, though. Ooh, I think I'm going to use him. Ooh, he doesn't look very happy, does he? And, hey, let's use her. She's really pretty. So let's use her. Okay, so we'll use those two. So, those turn back around. Right. There we go. Okay, so we have those. So the first thing we're going to do is I do have my We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile corner punch. And we are going to do the 1/4. And then we can do the distressing. Hope you're all doing well today. Doing pretty good. I think we have a very, very slight chance of rain today. But, yep. That's okay. Sorry for all the reaching. Let's go ahead and get out the vintage photo. Go ahead and give this a good done here. So my sister came over yesterday, guys, and if you saw the pictures I posted of our family fairy garden we got started, that Stephanie and Jaden, Stephanie and Zarion helped me get started. She actually brought me 2 fairies, so we went outside and she placed those 2 fairies wherever she wished in our little fairy garden, because it is I'm calling it our family fairy garden. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the pictures down. Let's see, do we want his cut down? Let's see if we have room to just use the whole picture. Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe we need to cut it just a tad on each end. I think we need to cut too much off of it. And then we can distress around it. I mean, we all know it's not going to be straight, so... So yeah, she placed those there, and guys, oh my gosh, I need to do a video. She brought and gifted me so many goodies. Oh my gosh, guys. Lace. She brought me a very vintage, it's blue. I think I need some more ink on there. Vintage suitcase. It's like the hard top. Yeah, and she had, just try to make sure that's going to work. Yeah, I think we'll be good. I don't know, that's a little iffy. Let's get a little bit more off of this side. Just don't want it, you know. There we go. That's better. Excuse me. Anyway, so she gifted me the vintage suitcase. Yep, that'll be good. Gifted me the vintage suitcase. And then she brought in a huge bag, guys, full of lace. Oh my gosh, like lace curtains, lace tablecloths, all kinds of beautiful patterns, and gifted me all of it. She ended up folding it all for me, all nice and pretty and neat, and filled up the vintage suitcase. And then, see, I don't like that. And then she also had to get another bag to finish filling it. And one thing of it is actually wrapped in the cardboard. And the cardboard was like really old, and the ends of it was trying to disintegrate, so you really couldn't see, which I didn't actually look at it. But you couldn't really see exactly. Yep, that'll be good there. I need a little piece of paper. Where's that? This one I used. Couldn't really exactly see anything writing on the ends of it about what it was, guys. But it, no lie, was this thick wrapped around that. And this is the cardboard stuff. Like if you go to Hobby Lobby and buy fabric, what it's wrapped around. It was wrapped around one of those boards, and it was that thick of lace wrapped around that board. She unwrapped and saved herself a little piece of it, but gave me all the rest. I'm so excited. And then that in a book. I will do a video showing. I think we'll go ahead and do this. But yeah, I will do a video showing that stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put this on here, and since I don't want this bottom part, I am just going to use this to stick that right there. And I'm going to get my black archival ink since it's already open. And let's see. Try to hold that down. Oops. Without getting ink everywhere. And try and get some ink on here. And then we'll stamp it. That way we don't have ink where we don't want it. But yeah, lots and lots of goodies. So excited. She gave me a book. But yeah, so just be looking for that video. I have no idea when I'm gonna get to it, but okay, let's try for straight-ish maybe. And I apologize ahead of time if I get my fat head in the camera here. Okay, that works. That's a start. Okay. So when I made the other ones, these were just the offcuts. Isn't that cool? We could use that on something. But I just use these little offcuts to stamp off on. If I can find one wide enough. Come on. Come on. See. That I could do on that one. So, let's see if this one's wide enough. Stamp off on that. Oh yeah, very faint, but there we go. We have it. But yes, we had a really, really good visit. Okay, so now that I have that on there, I see I'm going to need to cut this down. So we're going to go ahead and just cut that down all the way to there. And, yeah. Then just distress that white. But, yeah, we had a really good visit. She stayed for dinner, so that was nice. Been a while since we had dinner together. Okay, that'll be good. So we will go ahead and get the art glitter glue and get that on there. And then I think we'll stamp that one and get that photo on there, and then we could do the other stamping that we need to do here. But yes, my husband, we tried something new and different. And it actually turned out amazing, but there was a miscommunication on mine and my husband's part. Come on, Lori, get her straight. When he went to the store, he was like, grocery store, first he was like, you know, what do you want for dinner? And I'm like, I'm not sure, you know, because I actually, guys, spent 3 days last week in the hospital, complications with diverticulitis. So, the diverticulitis, again, I just had it in April, started, where's my other stamping block? You guys see it, the bigger one? Anyway, I had it last month in April. Well, it's June, so I had it in April. And then May 24th, I believe it was, roundabout-ish, I started having pains again, and by the 28th, I knew, well, that one will fit on there, so what am I fretting about? So anyway, by the 28th, I knew that it was diverticulitis, so from work, I actually called my doctor and talked to the lady at the front desk and told her, you know, I've had it about 7 or 8 times now, so I knew what it was, and told her to ask my doctor if I needed to make an appointment to come in, if I needed to go and have a CAT scan, CT scan, because in April I did have a CT scan to confirm that it was, in fact, diverticulitis, and it was. I'm going to shut up and concentrate here for a second, guys. So I asked her to ask him if I needed to come in or if he could just call me in the, okay, cool, 2 antibiotics that you need to take when you have diverticulitis, which is Cipral and Flagyl or Flagyl. Anyway, tomato, right? Oh, that's cute. So anyway, within like 10 minutes of me hanging up the phone with her, I got a message from my pharmacist saying that they had received and were working on it. So I'm like, okay, cool. That means I don't have to go in, which was nice. See how I'm beat up here. They didn't beat me up too bad, but pretty bruised right there. Again, the lighting sucks, so I apologize. I probably shouldn't have used this mat, so I probably won't again. So, you know, who knows what I'll end up doing with the mat. Sorry, I threw my picture on the floor. So anyway, the 28th, I got off work and went and picked up the meds and took 1 dose that evening. And then, you know, a full dose starting the next day. Still worked, didn't miss any work, any of that stuff. And then, guys, Sunday morning, last Sunday, I woke up in doubling over pain. Absolutely doubled over. And I'm like, oh no. So I did call out of work Sunday. Again, I was on the antibiotics and already took 6 full doses. Or I think Sunday was the 6th day. So I'm like, you know, just telling myself to give it some more time. So, I gave it more time. By Monday morning, I was still doubled over in pain and was supposed to go to work. And it's like, I can't do this. My husband had already went to work. Okay, so on this, we are just going to do a little bit of something. What do we want to use? Let's use the black. Let's see, maybe I want... What do I want to do? I think maybe I want a different one there. Let's try this. I just want some kind of words there. I have an extra one shoved down in here. So anyway, my husband was at work, and I'm like, I text him, and I'm like, you know, this pain is still, like, doubling over, so I don't know what to do here. But I'm thinking I need to drive myself to the hospital. So I did. I'm just going to try to find something to stamp on. So I drove myself to the hospital, and oh yeah, that's cute. Do I want any here? I don't think so. Did I do any on the other? No, we did that one different. Okay, so that's that on that one. So let's find something to stamp this off on. So I drove myself to the hospital, and I went to a different hospital than what I normally go to, because at the same time, my mother was in the hospital, at the hospital that I was at last year when all that other stuff happened, which, you know, I was there for all of that at that particular hospital, and anyway, all of that stuff happened. And then in October of last year, let's see, that was July, end of July. And then in October of last year, I ended up back in the hospital again when my CK went through the roof. So this one's going to be a little bit different. These are the same size, so I'm not sure. Okay, so I put more of the words so I don't have room for the identification down there. But you know what? That's okay. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So yeah, I was in the hospital when all of that stuff happened. And let's see, I'm going to do agent in that particular hospital. Well, my mother was in that particular hospital. And when I was in there in October for my kidneys, for my CK levels, I didn't have a good experience. They weren't giving me my regular medication like I thought they should be and things like that. So my husband and I had already talked about, you know, if anything were to happen again, I would probably go to the other hospital, which is regional, Piedmont Regional. So I did. So that's the one I went to. Plus, like I said, my mother was in the other hospital. And at the time was still not doing great. So I had called Pop and told him and asked him and everyone else in my family not to say anything to my mother that I was in the hospital because she needed to concentrate on... Okay, so now we're going to do some red. She needed to concentrate on getting better herself and certainly not worrying about me. So no one told her. So I'm going to use this, guys. It says, I have no idea. I'm not sure where I got this from, but it says Stamp BB Boulevard. So yeah, so I guess it was a good thing I went to a different hospital anyway. Because, like I said, I just didn't want my mom to know and worry and anything. I don't know if that's probably going to be upside down, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter. I wish I had a darker blue, but this is the only blue that I have, really. That's archival. And I'm going to put that here, and it's going to go over her picture a little bit, but it's so dark down there. See, you're not going to be able to see it anyway. So yeah, so no one told Mom, and I went to the different hospital, but it was, yeah, complications from the, I guess I'll do one on him too. Complications from the diverticulitis, and luckily, you know, one of the pockets in my colon did not burst, because if it had, that can poison your bloodstream and cause sepsis, and you die. Yeah, that would not have been pleasant. So, luckily for me, it was really bad, but not bad enough for surgery. They did have the surgeon come and see me and talk to me and all. So, but yeah, I was in there for like 3 days. So that's why I've not had a video. I am now, I got white paint, guys. I have been doing some painting. What else did I want on this? Okay, we want some red. So I think I want filed in red on him. Kind of just do it the same. And this, I'm just using the Tim Holtz Distress Ink Barn Door, because I do not have archival in red. I do need to get some more archival in other colors. Alright, so we have that. Just, I'll do that here. So yeah, in the hospital for 3 days. Alright, so this one I think we're going to call done. So yeah, okay, let's see, we need a red for her. What do we want to do for her? We had that one that said registered. I liked it. We'll do it in red. But yeah, they gave me fluids, IV antibiotics. I had an IV in both arms. They kept checking blood. They, like I said, did do the CT with contrast just to make sure that, you know, to confirm that it was diverticulitis and how bad it was and all of that stuff. So, but you guys know I still have, excuse me, issues with my hands and still need surgery on this one. So with the, what is it called? With the, maybe we'll put her a number down here. Yeah, let's give her that number. Oh, take that off, silly goose. Anyway, still needing surgery, carpal tunnel on my left hand, and the fluids they were giving me, of course, because I was slightly dehydrated, started making me swell. And I think that was like the end of the second day or something. So last year in October, when I was back in the hospital, what color do we want? The numbers. I think I'll just do black. Those doctors were not giving me my daily medication, which was very, very upsetting. And I was doing nothing but sitting in there swelling and swelling and swelling. And I said something about that. And, of course, they did nothing. And at that time, that whole stint in October was the reason the carpal tunnel surgery on my right hand was postponed because, yeah, it was totally their fault. And they did not listen to me. But this hospital listened to me. Because when I told them, you know, that I did need carpal tunnel surgery on my right hand, and I was concerned that, you know, it was starting to swell. I could tell it was swelling. Oh, sorry, just had a catch. They took me right off of it. They said, you're in charge. So yeah, they took me right off of the, immediately shut off. As soon as I said that, I was concerned about the swelling. They immediately turned off the IV. They left it in, but they turned it, you know, off where it wasn't dripping, you know, to talk to the doctor, which I get. But, I mean, you know, it was such a different experience, and I like the fact that they respected my wishes. They said, it's you, this is your, you know, this is you. So I like that. So they stopped that, and of course, you know, the swelling is now completely gone in my hand. But I just didn't want that swelling to make my carpal tunnel worse because, you know, I'm trying to wait. It's actually getting better, guys. I do, for the most part, still wear my brace on my left hand at work. But I am no longer wearing it at night. So I think that is awesome. But, yeah, I am on the mend. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to stop blabbing. Can you guys see these? Just one other quick thing, just let you guys know. Oh, yeah, you can see them. These are super cute. I love these. Just one other really quick thing before I go is I am behind on my Marguerite Miller. And to be honest with you, I'm not getting a whole lot of views these days on those videos. They are really, really quick, short videos. And while I blab, I know what I'm going to do because I forgot to do our thing, and I forgot which one it was. So let me see. Yep, this is the best one. But yeah, one, not getting a lot of views, and two, oops. They're really, really short videos because that thing moves every time I go to push it down. They are, oh my goodness. Okay, Lori, come on, you can do it. They are short videos and not getting a lot of views. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, and when I do the Marguerite Miller, guys, I normally do like 3 or 4 videos back to back because they are so short. So I go through and get out, you know, 4 of the sheets of prompts. Okay, so now that one has that. Yeah, not great, but no way. My strength is not that great these days. I think we'll put this one like right there, smack dab in the middle. Maybe I should take it off of here and just press it on the side. I'm afraid to press down too hard on that glass. So anyway, since they are really, really short videos, I think I'm just going to do them. I was thinking like at the, maybe the last Wednesday in the month. Is just do 4 weeks worth. So I would do 4 pages. It's still not going to be a long video because, you know, those videos are short as it is. And, because I have everything cut and ready. All we're doing is gluing them on the page, and that's it. So I could do 4 weeks worth in one video. I will still do my hashtag Love a Little channel, and I will do 4. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do it on the last Wednesday of every month. So I will be making changes there. So moving forward, there will not be a CW Planner Marguerite Miller collage challenge every Wednesday. It will just be on the 4th Wednesday of the month, and I will do 4 pages. Of course, yeah, the end of this month, it might be 4 pages. I'm not sure, but I will do all of June's prompts on the last Wednesday, 4th Wednesday of the month, with my hashtag Love a Little channel. Yeah, so I'm going to make those changes there. That way, 1, it's a little bit longer video. And then 2, it also frees me up on Wednesday. If I want to do something else, I can. But if I don't, then I don't. And I won't. You know, it's the way it's going to go these days. Making some changes. I did take everything. Let me see where I am time-wise. Okay, 36. Oh, my gosh. I need to shush up. Anyway, I'll tell you guys that later. All right. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Go make yourself some of these. Gela Gustinelli. I'm sure everybody knows who she is. Go over and check out her channel. I believe the video was just within the last week. And it was faux ID cards, I believe. So just hit her video over there and go and watch hers, because hers are definitely a lot better than mine. But there you go. Super fun idea. All right. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.